Hey everybody, it's finally Friday with SUG. Welcome to I am finally getting ready to put the final touches on my studio. This is one of the walls, and that should say Style SUG. Sometimes when you do these things, it looks like it's fine to me, and then I see it on camera and it's backwards, flipwards. Hey, it's Friday fun day, so if it is like that, it just goes into our theme. I was originally supposed to go on IG Live with Giving Back Always, and our schedules got crossed out. And we were going to do Fun Fact Friday. So I'm all prepared. So I'm going to do it now. I will ask the questions and I will answer. So we're going to do this third party kind of thing, third person kind of thing. So here we go. Fun fact number one. I was crowned Miss Teen Baltimore second runner-up in 1978, or maybe it was 77. My talent, back then, we called Martin dance, when you would just, fall into it, this contortion kind of dance, you just feeling it. So my talent was Martin dance. And I danced to He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. You know that song, The Road is Long. Fun Fact Friday. Fun, okay? Fun fact number one. Number two, as a result of that, my sister and I we were the first praise dancers at Bethel AME Church in 1977-78. Yeah. How that came about was interesting. So we were preparing for a talent show. And I'm sure back there we were using records. You remember records? And so, or recorders. Unsure. And so whatever we were using was inoperable. So my sister, who has a beautiful voice, had to sing. We were going to dance together. And so as a result, because the recorder was inoperable, she says, I'll sing while Ronna dances. It was such a hit and so moving by the fact that she's singing, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. And I'm dancing. I'm telling you what, I was contorting. It was awesome. And so as a result, we were the first praise dancers at Bethel AME Church. At least that's the way that I remember it. You can refute it later. And at Bethel, where I actually got saved at the age of 13, I found out I was pregnant. Well, what? Allow me to explain, please. We were in a church service and I passed out. I thought it was being overheated. And so, my father and my stepmom decided, maybe they should take me to the doctor. And that's when I found out. So as a result of me passing out in church, found out I was pregnant. Fun fact number 4. My first job in South Carolina was at the South Carolina House of Representatives. Yes. My mother knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. That network changed. She was in Maryland, and I would move to Columbia. Well, actually Camden, but I was in South Carolina. She knew somebody who knew somebody. That was my very first official job, and I was there for years. Loved it. Fun fact number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I love working out. That's not a fact. Everyone knows that. And dancing. Yes. I actually did belly dancing about 2 years ago, thinking about possibly doing it again whenever, maybe virtually or something. And which brings me to another fun fact. It was my dancing that actually got me in trouble. So let me tell you the story. There was a club in Baltimore, Giovanni's, and it was like the happening club for teens. And so they were organizing a teen dance group. SUG had to be in the know, right? Okay. And so I'm sure that I probably went after school, after telling my parents that I was going someplace else to prepare. Okay. So it was a big night. And I remember it. I told my father that I was going to stay with my friend Kay. And Kay's mother was real cool. I'm sure she was aware that we were Giovanni dancers. So the night came and put on our outfits. You know how you sneak the clothes out the house? Well, but I was staying the night. So, hey. And I'm in there getting my groove on. So it was a teen dance. And so you were coupled up, and I was coupled up with Daryl McAlilly. You know, we get in my group. It was a debut night. Like, it was packed, all these teens. And I was popular, you know. And so I'm dancing, Rhonda. You know, I'm like, oh, yeah, they calling my name, Rhonda. Have no friends with voices like that. Sounds like a father. Ha! Yep. Daddy had found out that I was at this club on opening night. Now, this was my 15 seconds to shine. And he wanted it. Okay. So that was the end of that. Number 7. Oh, and as a result of that, I used to hang out at Odell's on North Main Street in Baltimore. I was called PA. P-A for party animal. I would party Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes on Sundays. That was a gimme. I mean, that wasn't even on my list. That was loose lips, sink ships, and tell secrets. But anyway, so I've always loved to dance. Number 7, I have another nickname, and that nickname is Otis. Only probably one person in this whole wide world knows that, and that's my TNT cricket. Why Otis? Well, since it's fun facts, and since I'm being authentically SUG, I'm going to tell you. There was a guy, I think it was after we moved to South Carolina, so it was 1988, you know, okay. It was a guy, and I think he was, intoxicated, and he came at me sideways. Okay, you know, I'm a lady. I know how to be a lady when I need to be. And he came at me sideways, and the next thing I knew, I slapped. Don't talk to me. So, as a result of that, I have the nickname Otis, like the drunk in Andy Griffin. Yeah. So, fun fact number 7. Then we're going to do questions. And so I'm going to end with some questions, okay? First question I was going to ask him as he asked me was, what do you miss the most about COVID? And I'm going to tell you my answer as I wrote it down. The ability to ask around. And let me explain what ask around means. It just means to plunder, to just go out there and just be, just, like we used to, without all of the restrictions. That's what I miss the most. And then, as I always say, church. That's number 1. Like, what do I miss the most? The assembly of saints together. Number 2 question was, what did you learn so far? Clear vision of purpose. I think my vision is clearer now, more so than it ever has been. Stronger faith. Woo! If I say any more, I'll cry. Stronger faith. Like, when I walked away from my job in February, I've not missed a beat. I'm still crafting a studio. I still have the ability to be here. Okay, so let me move on. Deeper awareness. I can notice things now that I'm sure that it might have been. I've always had a good sense of discernment, I believe. However, I can just notice things now, and then I'll point them out to people and say, what, where, when, how? Deeper awareness. And being present in situations and just having human connection. Okay. No, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be what I learned. Being more present in situations. I'm sorry. Getting all sidetracked. Okay. And last question. What has been your biggest challenge? And my biggest challenge has been, it's twofold. No, it's one thing. I'm sorry. To be alone for extended periods of time. And to worship. So it is too. So what are my biggest challenges? Rephrase. To be alone for extended periods of time. And to worship Sunday after Sunday in my living room without the energy and spirits of other believers. So that is my Fun Facts Friday. What are your fun facts? If you want to share them. Ask yourself, the questions. what are the things that you miss the most? What have you learned so far? And then what continues to be your biggest challenge? That's finally Friday with Shug. I'm real excited about what's going on over here in my studio. And I'm excited about what's going on in your lives. And I pray that if things are challenging, that you just look to the source, that you just look to God. And if you have no idea who He is, I pray that you find Him. Until the next time, you already know. Be well. Stay healthy. Peace.